they saying.
In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here.
Put y'all in nice little units. I should have gave y'all some red hats. That should have been hard,
The
actually.
Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. So Louisville's offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get...
And right now, is there someone definitively in the country that you go look at and you go say, yo, I'm going to take them over Simpson? Yeah. Can you look at it? That, to me, is what...
The other thing is this, right? There are no Cam Newtons in college football right now. Right? We entered this season and we were talking about all these teams that might take because they're going to try to figure out who to draft first next year. Simpson has
out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and
them to make those plays.
Field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and...
Playoffs, the thing that starts to get interesting as the season goes on, especially in the SEC, if Ole Miss loses again, do you take them out of the college football playoffs? Versus a one-loss team. See, that's the thing, and we have to start putting...
Coverage is easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the touchdown, Cardinals!
I understand that, but let's take a look back.
Okay, so first of all, he has his back turn when the fucking ball is snapped.
When you look at who they've played, and I know
Where are you going? Where are you going, bro? Where are you going?
Those teams took losses, but at the same time, versus a
He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Motion from the wideout. The give to the single back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Harvin. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Gee. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Cover 3. So this corner has deep third. And this corner chases this nigga on a fucking dig.
You know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Slithers into space. Turning it on! Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. On the direct snap, it's Otis. He's moving out of the pocket. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Got his man quickly. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try it at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Grab behind the line. It's dribbling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the
Good job, bro.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Cardinals will punt this one away.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
In all of football, okay? He ain't got to send a message this week. If he got to walk into...
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got an open man. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. On target.
Damn.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time
good tackle, 97.
my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Cardinals come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
It's simple, but it's not easy. You know, you miss on these throws and you see the ball not go near the wide receiver, but a lot of times it has to do with the bottom half of a quarterback. And are his feet set where now he can start to move towards where he wants to throw the football? And you could tell his feet weren't set and he was drifting a little bit.
Finds the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll go back to work on offense. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. Back to throw, it's Harvin. Fires to the tight end. We're looking forward to getting this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
What's the temperature tonight? 57 degrees. Do I need more than the shirt? Perhaps the light jacket.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have sky risen.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the guard to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for a deep man.
Limited holiday moments. Get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at StreetTalk.com and Walmart.
Oh! SP play what everywhere right now? 80 play ratings, no. Injuries, something I came to look at. Oh, it was that play screen.
So much taller in person. I'm struggling with this proportion. Because you're taking too long. You know, one time I thought I would save in under 2 minutes on the golf course. Little to the right chance. It's day 2. Wonders that fast. Why can't I? Voila. Spitting ink. Show up. What was that?
Get more than just savings. Get more with
Control player on the set because it switches to stuff. Oh, it's the visual preview. Previous player. Oh, turn that shit off.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Championship appearance, and they showed it in Game 7 without Halliburton, that they're a difficult team. The Nuggets and